Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Katmia.
Welcome to the This and That Chat. It's time for a celebration.
It is. It's so weird. I can see the mountain like spiking every time I talk.
That's called a sound wave.
Really? And so it's saying it as if I sound so loud?
Yes.
Okay. I've never seen it before.
As long as it stays under that little mountain top back area.
Oh, I see. Did you say celebration?
It's a celebration.
It is a celebration.
Yeah, we are
What
celebration.
are we celebrating?
This is the celebrations.
This is the celebration episode.
It is.
What are we calling this episode?
Celebration. And because we don't have copyright,
Ooh, maybe
stuff,
we should call
we
it
can
something
say,
else.
Celebrate
Good.
something. Shh, too much.
Okay, then. Okay. So, why are we celebrating? Because after. Whoa, I'm sorry. Am I being too loud?
Yeah, now you're screaming.
Whoa, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if I could get my voice over the mountain.
That's not a good thing.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry for all the. There's a lot of noise.
Is there a lot of noise?
Yeah.
Okay, should we restart?
No.
Because we're unfiltered, so
Yeah.
people just have to. Wow, I feel like my celebration got like rained on.
Hold on. Let's start again. Ready?
Okay, go.
Should we start again?
Start again. I'm Peter.
Hold on.
You should say I'm Katmia.
Wait. Here it comes. Ready? Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Katmia.
Welcome to the This and That Chat.
Take 2. So we're in the celebration mode. I'm going to be super extra today. I can just feel it. Everything in my body is crashing. Okay. So if you have kept up with our episodes, you know that I am in school. I don't remember anything I've said in the last few episodes. Okay. That is 100% fact.
Well, it's recorded, so
I know, and it's
you
really
cannot
weird.
deny
I
any
can't.
of it.
I can't. And I actually made a mistake, which I'm going to address right away before we get into the celebration. I made a mistake with the poll about the AC. When I read the poll, I think I was only reading that people had voted for, what was it, igloo? Sweater weather?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, hey, nobody has voted for anything else.
And we were actually split right down the middle, 50-50.
That's insane. I don't even know if that makes me normal or if that makes people crazy. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because I feel like there should be a whole lot more people who voted for sweater weather, especially being in Florida. Okay. But either way, that was very interesting. So I have to take back. What is it called? When in the news when they have to retraction. I have to retract the fact that I said that the sweater weather won. Nope, apparently Floridians are split, or maybe it's not just Floridians, maybe it's anybody from all the different places we're being listened to.
Yeah.
So back to the celebration. After a month of grueling work, grueling work, I passed Anatomy 1. I passed Anatomy 1 with a very high B.
Yep.
Which is insane. Like, I feel like I've already gone through all the emotional stuff, so there's going to be no crying in this episode. Okay, I did not mean to cry in the last episode. But I can't believe it's over. When I first started that class, I felt like I got this. Okay. And it was kind of like every day, there was a day where I was like, I got this. And then I was like, no, I don't got this. And then it was like, yes, you got this. Okay. And it was that back and forth. By week 2, I saw that I was on a sinking ship. And I felt like the scene in Titanic where the ship is like tilting and the people are sliding off into the water and I'm still trying to hold on. And I'm thinking, why is the ship sinking? And I realized it was the group chat that I was in. All right. So I ran into, by the way, jump in anytime you want. I feel like I'm going to dominate
No,
this
you
episode.
got to go. You
I'm
got to get
so
all that out.
sorry, but I just have so much I need to get off my chest. And I ran into a former classmate from a different class on Tuesday, actually, of this past week. When I had my very first final, which was Mr. Bones. Okay. Have we posted a picture of Mr. Bones?
I did. I put
Okay.
you and Mr. Bones on your shoulder.
Listen, Mr. Bones and I got to know each other better than you and I know each other. Okay? I don't know every line in your body. I know every line in Mr. Bones' body. Okay.
Good thing he's a little 3-foot fake bone thing.
I know him inside out, and that's not even a lie, all right? And I had this oral test of the skeleton, which one of my sisters asked me, what did it feel like when you were going in to take that test that day, right? This is the very first of 4 finals that I had this past week, right? And they have told you from day one, you have to ace this final. You cannot afford to get a bad grade in this one because it counts for 60% of your grade. You're doomed if you get a bad grade in it, okay? And I told my sister that it felt like I was, in like Braveheart or in these movies where you've got the hero is being marched to his execution, and you've got other people like scrambling to get away. Please, no, no, no. But you've got this one person who's going to die with dignity. Okay, they've got their head held high. They're walking. They're not struggling. They know this is the cost, and they're okay accepting this, right? That's how I was walking towards that lab. I knew either I was going to die or I was going to arise victorious. And I felt very confident that I was ready to take the test. But you can never account for just stage fright, I guess. I don't know what else to call it, but like testing anxiety, right? Where you forget everything the moment you're there. And when I walked in, I was like, okay, I just keep marching forward. I don't see anything around me. I'm just going forward. And I stopped at one question. And I was not sure where exactly that bone was. I was sure hours ago, but at that moment, I got mixed up. And before I answered randomly, I decided to take a minute to familiarize myself with what I was looking at. And the professor was really good about letting me take my time until I said here. And when I said here and she marked correct, I was like, I can't believe I got 100. I got 100, So it was so exciting to start off the very first final with 100%. And then the rest of it was just, it was work, work, work all week long. So.
Well, I haven't seen you in a month. I think our only time has been sitting here.
That is true.
On the mic.
And it's because, honestly, you know how they say absence makes the heart grow fonder? Have you heard that saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So this is one of these things where I always have fun when we record, but this has been really precious because we've had this time together that it's just focused on us and we're just talking, and it doesn't have anything to do with school or anything. I mean, we can just talk about anything and we're together. So this is so great. And what I was saying is that I ran into a former classmate and she's going into anatomy in July. And I wanted to just help her in every single detail that I wish someone had told me to get me prepared before anatomy. All of the studying tricks that I got, or the useful websites to go to, or even how to prepare before you get to the class. Because that's the thing, there's no breathing room. And when I felt like I was sinking was I was involved in this group chat that was created to, I thought it was to help each other through the class. Hey, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do here. Somebody can jump in and tell you, right? Something like that. But it became really a toxic environment where
Everyone was complaining.
was complaining or saying I'm not going to do work or talking bad about the professor. And so literally you walked into that group chat and it was negativity to the next level. And I realized, this is sort of distracting my own focus of what I need to be focused on, which is my own goal, right? And I'm focusing on other people and trying to explain to them, hey, no, that's not right about the professor. No, you shouldn't say that. And I was like, wait, I don't have time to get involved with all these people. Let them drown if they want to. But there were 2 people, 3, I should say, right, who really are trying and they wanted to do their best. And what I did was I surrounded myself with them, and it was positive because it's not just that I felt like I was giving to them helpful stuff, they were also helping me. And so that's something that really was helpful. And then all 4 of us passed, which was a great feeling, to have that happen.
And 2 of them are in the same program that you're in.
Exactly, which is great because it's like you're collaborating with future colleagues.
Yep.
Already. And you will have those stories about when we were in class together. Mm-hmm. Remember this and that. This and that chat. Take 3. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. So moving on, what are we doing, right? This has been I told Nikki, right? That I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
Beep beep. I'm
gonna hush up right now.
I'm not even gonna try. Listen. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say because honestly, I got road run so bad.
I'm so sorry. At least I stopped to say, "Hey, did I hit you?"
I'm like Wile E. Coyote. Literally, I'm under the anvil right now.
Okay, so you've just brought up more things because we've actually decided to get a tattoo.
Yes.
Of Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
So I'm gonna put up a picture. I still don't.
We should have them vote.
Yes, I just thought about that. Ooh. That would be really funny. So so I've decided that I'm going to on my lower leg
extremity.
Would that be my calf? Would that be
the posterior side or the anterior?
I don't know. You're the one that's studying all this stuff. Where is it? What's this space here called? That's not the calf. The calf is on the back.
Yeah. Well, that's your lateral side.
On the side of my leg, I've decided
side of his leg.
That I'm going to put Wile E. Coyote standing there, droopy eyes and all, holding up a sign, and on the sign it's going to say something, and I'm not sure what just yet. But
FML.
You know what? It may just be the F.
Oh my gosh.
But so that's what I've decided to do, and Katmia is going to get the Roadrunner speeding off somewhere.
Yes, laughing.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so we are going to do that. So I don't know when we're going to do that, and I'm not really sure about placement for me yet. But I do. It's something. It's like an inside joke for both of us.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy how. So I was just thinking about that, like tattoos for us has become something different than when we got our first.
How
I think.
So?
I don't know. I feel like I never ever thought you would get like a cartoon character or something put on you.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think that would be something that you would do.
But that's just because you didn't ask me.
I guess not.
So how's that different than the first time?
I don't know. Our tattoos are very, very different.
Well, I mean, I think they have different meanings. I don't think that they're
but
different.
Your style
is very delicate and feminine.
Yeah, like the rose, the rose on your ankle is.
But that's a Beauty and the Beast nod.
I know, but that's really your only color.
No, I have a balloon that has color.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like you do like highlights of color.
Okay, but you know why, right?
And I have a lower sleeve.
But you know why, right?
Full color, and on the other arm, it's almost all color.
Do you need me to tell you why?
Is it because I'm so white?
No,
that I need to color?
not at all. You do not know why?
No, why?
I have black and white color? Why I do that?
Why?
Okay, it's twofold. One, color is way too painful.
No, it's not.
100%.
No.
100%.
It's the same.
I'm already super pale and sweating so bad because I'm like holding on for dear life with one tattoo. That to think about, okay, we've just gone over this and now we're going to go back over it with color. Please. The two places I have color are insane. And they were so small and it was insane. Second, I heard that you have to refresh color after a few years. And I was like, no.
If you get a tattoo artist that doesn't do a good job.
Oh, well, yeah.
But
so
we have an amazing
I'm all about
artist.
no pain. Let's do
Yeah.
no pain. One thing that I absolutely detest is when you're somewhere getting something done, right? And something hurts, and the person tells you, you had 2 kids. What are you complaining about? Oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but that just drives me crazy. Because you can't tell me that because I had 2 kids, I can never say that anything hurts. Especially the dentist. The dentist and I don't have a good relationship. We'll just leave it there, okay? So,
so let's go back to
because I already know where I'm going back. Go.
how are we celebrating?
Exactly. How are we celebrating, right? So I told Nikki yesterday that this weekend is like Hanukkah.
What? How is it like Hanukkah?
My understanding, and I hope that I'm not offending anybody for this. Can you look this up before I because I don't have my phone, so I can't look it up.
Hanukkah is 8 nights.
It's a festival of lights, right? And people celebrate something every day for those days, and they give gifts to each other. Yes?
For 8 nights, yes.
Okay,
And
but
they
this
light-
is
they
like
light the-
Hanukkah
they
because
light
it's
the
only 3
menorah.
days.
I can't with you.
And there's gifts and there's celebration. It's a festival of celebration. Okay?
Does it work for you in your mind?
I don't know what else is like that.
Does
it's
it
not
work?
like Christmas.
Does it work for you in your mind?
Yes, it does.
Then
That's just how I see it.
Go with it.
So, Friday, we celebrated with sushi. I
No.
know that may not be.
Thursday.
You're right, because it was after the presentation.
Yes.
And can I just say that I'm going to say this out loud, and potentially there might be like a future employer who's listening to me, but you're going to hear this raw, unfiltered, and honest. Okay? It's emptying itself. Oh, we're
What?
going to talk about
yes,
Marta in a little bit.
Marta.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that noise?
Yeah. Okay. So,
You know what's funny?
go.
Okay, no, I gotta say it together with that story.
With
Or
what
do
story?
we deviate and come
But I'm not
back?
even done.
Okay, go.
But where was I?
Thursday. Presentation.
Presentation. Oh yes, something small
former-
that I have to say.
yes.
Okay, in an application, I feel like they ask you trick questions that everyone who has filled out an application in the past knows. You don't answer those questions correctly. Okay, you have to answer them in a way that is not the truth, because then you won't get hired. Right. One of the questions I've seen in applications is, do you prefer to work on a project alone or in a team? True or false, Mr. X Manager? Isn't it right that employers want to see that you work well in a team, that you're not a lone wolf?
True.
True. Okay. So even though I absolutely hate working in a group project, always, okay, you have to say
But
yes.
hold on, but there's a difference though. Because
But it depends, because again, like if it's
You
the
were-
group that I worked in, if it's the people I worked with, right? The good ones, the ones that were there, like they meant it and they showed up and all that stuff. Yeah, put me in a group project all the time.
but that's where the difference is.
yeah, but they don't let you explain that in an application.
It's different at work than it is in school.
I guess that's true.
Because at work, I don't know. I'm sorry, but if I had to, and I have, like when we were doing store resets, if they put me in a group of people that were not working, I called them out. I called them out on their BS. I was like,
And then what? Did they start working? Because usually you have the people who are just there to leech. And they're just there to pass the time while you do all the heavy lifting, and then they can say, "Yeah, I was part of that group and I did that."
Yes, there's always going to be that person, but I always called them out on it, and I just separated the stuff. And I know you can't do that because you've got to get a school grade or whatever.
Right.
But
and I know, and I feel like they're also kind of looking like, well, how do you manage stuff like that comes up, right? But it's just so frustrating because being in a group project at school. Huh?
Firing range. Take them out back.
Really? Yeah, I know, right? But being in a school project where your grade for that project is going to depend on the work that other people did, that's extremely frustrating, especially when they don't show up, they don't do their work, and then you're left to do all of their work. And now I don't even remember why I said that, but...
You were just going to talk about how much you hate working in school in a project.
I was saying something entirely else. We were celebrating. We were celebrating Thursday because of the project was done.
It all fits together with this episode because honestly, we're a mess today.
What I think we're a mess all the time, and actually, I think I texted you that because you said you loved me. You sent me a text. You said you loved me, and I said, "Thank you for loving this mess." And you said, what did you say? Because that was so sweet.
I said, I like this mess.
No, that's not what you said.
What did I say?
You said, the mess is what I love the most.
Oh, yes.
Points for Peter.
Listen, 20 years of this mess, if I don't love the mess, I don't think I'd be here.
That's true. That's true. You're so wonderful.
And in this past month, it's been it's like a nuclear bomb waiting to go off. It's like the reactor was
now,
like
I'm
just
having like
shaking.
Flashbacks right now that you were saying all that. Get me out of here.
You have PTSD of anatomy.
That's not even a lie. But you were gonna say something about celebration, and then you were gonna say something about Marta.
Yes.
And I'm still saying something about last
we're not
night.
done. So we're in Thursday.
Right.
So Thursday we go out to sushi.
Yes, and that may not seem like a big deal to anybody, but going to dinner when you're in a celebratory mood, the food tastes better. Mm-hmm. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And they were busy.
And
it took forever.
Whoever's listening right now, if you love sushi, it would be awesome if you would put what your favorite sushi roll is in the Instagram post for this week's episode. My two favorite are the anaconda roll, which is grilled eel. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Okay, with avocado. And my new favorite is the Scottish roll.
Because the people in Scotland have
it has raw salmon. They probably do. It has raw salmon on top. And I never thought I would be eating raw fish. And I feel like somebody set a board in front of me with raw fish. I'm ready to go. Give me a little bit of sauce. Give me something to dip it in.
Yeah, we've graduated.
We have. Remember when our best sushi?
I graduated before you, though.
No, you haven't eaten raw fish.
What is on the top of the ping pong roll?
You have raw fish?
Yes.
Since when?
On the top of the ping pong roll.
So yours is the ping pong roll. What does yours bring?
It's the raw tuna on the top.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then it has the shrimp tempura on the inside. Mm-hmm. It's like multi-layered, full of stuff.
And then what's your second favorite roll that you always order?
Oh, the hot JB. But
what does it have?
I use the hot JB roll. I think it's more to like cleanse the palate.
Look at you cleansing your palate.
I'm so sophisticated. Now I got an accent. What the heck is going on here?
It's a special. It's like
It
off the
is.
hinges
It
episode
is.
today.
Off the hinges.
Oh, nice.
That might be what the
That
title
might
is.
be it right there.
Marta.
Listen,
Marta,
this-
please write that down.
Listen, we have a Marta now. I think.
Wait,
it's
no, we're
bad.
jumping.
No, we shouldn't say that. Why does it have to be Marta? We just decided to name it Marta.
Okay, wait. Thursday, sushi. Friday.
Oh, yes. Marta will come back
Keep
later.
keep it in line,
Sorry,
woman. Keep it
sorry.
in line.
Wow. After this many years, you want to tame me.
Friday.
Friday, that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We did wings at our very special wing place.
Mm-hmm.
That you do not like their wing sauce, their hot sauce, because you said it's not hot enough. But I told
Where
Peter,
is the wing sauce?
But I told Peter, look, these people, they have no heritage whatsoever.
Listen,
that
I
has
got-
taught them spice.
I got hot wings. I got the hot,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't find it that
but
spicy.
also you eat habanero sauce.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
they would kill their patrons. Okay, if they had that. But
Yeah.
we had wings. That was great. And then today's special because today, well, clearly we're giving away that it's Saturday.
Yeah. That's okay.
We're recording a little bit earlier in the week.
So we are
going down
well,
to the Keys.
We had first of all we had amazing breakfast.
You always make amazing breakfast on the weekends.
Yes, but I have to put it out there because it was an amazing breakfast. And you're tired already?
Listen, I need naps this weekend. Catch
And-
up on all the lost sleep.
We are going to go see A Quiet Place 2,
Yes,
which
I
we're
am
really excited about.
super.
And then we're going down to the Keys to have dinner at Hobo's, which is, I think, probably our favorite place down there right now.
I think so.
It's so good.
I think so. And I think that people could go down there and say,
It's a literal hole in the wall.
and we found it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Going to one place and we found that one instead.
exactly.
Oh no! What we went down.
It's for fireworks.
Oh my goodness! And there was just everything had super long lines.
Super.
It was a mess.
It was a mess.
And we found this place and we went in there and they had the shortest time to wait.
Shortest time
And
to
we're
wait.
glad. We're glad that they did because it was really good.
It
And
was
we've gone
good.
back and eaten different meals from them,
Yep.
and all their stuff is good.
All of it's
Their
good.
fish sandwich is amazing.
It's amazing.
Their seafood mix thing, I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
So good. My mouth is, I'm like literally, like I got saliva coming out the side of my mouth. Anyways, so that's how we're celebrating today.
Mm-hmm.
What are you laughing about?
I'm going to put hashtag if you know, you know. Moving on. Next.
I don't even know where to go from here.
We're going to go to the laughter. Okay?
Okay.
So, I don't know how many people are actually listening to us in terms of numbers. I don't know if downloads count, okay? But someone out there has to say, I have also experienced this. Because from what I can tell, I'm the only one in the world who's experienced this, and I know that can't be true. All right? But it has happened twice now where I have woken myself up because I am laughing so hysterically that I can't breathe. And I'm in deep, deep sleep. And I wake up and it's like my mind and the action is disconnected. I'm laughing, but my mind is saying, you're not breathing. And so I'm panicking because I can't catch my breath, but the body is still going through the action of hysterically laughing. Like tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm wheezing. I'm like,
Okay, so you guys hear the laughter, like when Kemia loses it here on the podcast. Okay, that was my alarm at 3:00 in the morning last night. Just all of a sudden, random hysterical laughter.
hysterical. And it was, when I set it back again this morning, what was I dreaming about? there was
Nothing that
nothing
funny?
about it that I would say would have caused me to laugh hysterically like that. I could have chuckled, but in the dream, it was so hysterical that I woke up and it's like, man, I feel like I'm having the strangest dreams. Like, and I have strange dreams, but it's like the body's just coming out of this super tense position that it's been in the last few weeks. And the whole relaxing is like, I'm like falling, I'm tripping. What does tripping mean?
What? In dreams?
No, when they're like, bro, you tripping. What does that mean?
It means you're high on drugs.
What?
Yes.
It means you're high?
Yeah. It means you're like hallucinating. You're like, yeah.
Well, I guess
tripping.
that's what was me. That's me in my last few dreams.
What is it? What is it that Nikki said you were feeling? Anxiety?
Oh, she said that I was having stress withdrawal. I had
stress
to look
withdrawal.
this up. I couldn't believe it that you could be so stressed that your body had gotten used to the stress, and once the stress was removed, you completely crashed. It makes complete sense. But that literally happened to me on Friday. Like, I text some of my classmates and I told them, I'm finally going to be able to sleep. Okay? And then Friday night, yesterday, I was just like, I can't believe that I can stay up as late as I want. If I want to stay up until 3, it's fine. Because I don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I can just be relaxed. And I know that Monday is literally around the corner. And Monday we're going like into,
Anatomy
submarine
too. It's
depth.
another. It's right back in it.
But I feel like now I know that, the devil,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how they say it, right? I know it. I know what to expect now. I know the pace we're going to be running at, and you're not going to catch me off guard anymore. So now, even more so, anytime that you have to have downtime, it's important for you to relax, get yourself disconnected from it, because tomorrow's coming regardless.
We've been looking forward to this weekend all week.
I know.
We've been talking about it. Like, that's been our, like, I can't wait
the end
till
goal.
this weekend.
That's the finish
I can't wait till
line.
this weekend. That's why on Thursday, when you finished your presentation on Thursday, you told me the only thing I have left is my test tomorrow morning.
Right. No more homework.
Yeah, you were like, when you come home, I'm yours. I'm done. I don't have anything else. So I was like, we're gonna celebrate a day early. Let's go. So
Hanukkah.
So we've been celebrating.
And if anyone
this
had
week.
recorded me yesterday, the moment I finished my test, the speaker went on super loud and the dance moves came out. Okay. And it was like one song after another.
And we've talked
dancing.
about this. We are not dancers. You are not a dancer.
True. But again, I feel like if you were a dancer, I would be a dancer. I feel like the only reason why my dance is suppressed is because you don't dance with me. So I have no one to dance with.
It's not that I don't want to dance. I can't dance.
No, but we haven't even tried.
Yeah,
just for fun. I feel like I'm wanting to do the fun. Let's just do it for fun. You and me. Nobody's watching. Let's dance. Let's see if we can keep pace. Because that's the thing, is I feel like I can do it, but I'd be stepping on everybody's toes. Because I don't know the pace. But that's just practice. So.
Anyways. So, should we talk about Marta?
Yes. Let's talk about Marta. So Marta has been on my wish list, because in our family we make wish lists. And you can have a wish list on for years, and the same items are on your wish list. And Christmas time comes around. Usually it's for Christmas time. People go back, they dig through the wish list, and they're like, okay, if mom doesn't have this, or if one of the kids doesn't have this, this is what we're getting on the wish list, right? And it's funny because I don't know if anybody else does wish lists, but Marta, a.k.a. the Roomba, has been on my list for like 3 years that I have
Or more.
said, please. It is 2021 right now, okay?
So, okay.
How am I still vacuuming?
So let me jump in. Okay, and I'm
And
I-
I'm not a tech person. I feel like you're the techie.
I know, but listen, I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond, right? We sold Roombas there,
The things I should have.
okay? And I never felt like it was a valuable piece of anything that we should own. And it's expensive.
It is expensive.
It's not cheap. And it was something that we just kind of went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for such a long time. And
Folks, back and forth is like, hey, did you see my wish list? Yes. Did you see the Roomba? Yes. Do you think that? No. Okay. That's the back and forth.
it's a valid back and forth. See, she spoke, I spoke, she spoke, I spoke.
No, it's she spoke, I spoke, she spoke, I win.
Back and forth.
Yes.
Anyways, so I got to hand it to the people at Roomba because they enticed me enough with this new thing that they're doing.
And you are not easily enticed.
It's called Roomba Select, I think it's what it is, or something like that. And so
Because you're so critical. Like, you're like, no, I'm not going to fall for that.
yeah, I know.
I'm the one who
But
HSN and QVC, like, we can't turn that on at my house.
So I was looking at it, and it looked like it was a good deal. It's $29 a month. They send you their latest Roomba. Then they send you all the filters for it. If anything happens with the machine, they fix it, send you a new one. The disposable bags.
And you have 30 days to try it out.
You have 30 days to try it out, whatever. And I was like, it's worth it. Let's try it. Let's see if it's any good. If not, I'll pack that sucker back up. And I'm actually right now looking at the box that I kept when I unpacked it because I said, this thing's probably not going to stay with us. And I think I've played with that thing more than you have.
Oh, yeah. I've only watched it, like, going around. I don't even know how to operate it.
And let me tell you something. Roomba, if you are listening, okay?
You can sponsor our podcast.
Yes, you can go to the This and That Chat on Instagram, send me a DM, and we will, listen, sponsorship.
We're ready to do commercials
We're ready,
for you.
Yeah, commercials, okay? This is a piece of
magic.
Magic. If you do not have one and you have been on the fence, get it. Okay?
Get it.
Go to Roomba Select or Roomba.com or wherever it is and look for their monthly
Hey, maybe
thing.
you could put on the slides, maybe on the pictures. You could put maybe the website or whatever.
We'll put it on there.
Code this and that chat for 0% off. Okay, good.
This thing is incredible. We're meticulous in our house. Listen, I'm not saying that our house is perfect and spick and span because people live here, but we make sure that the house stays together, okay? And we have 2 dogs, and that's one of those things where I was like, don't breathe like that into the mic. I can't right now. That's one of the things that kind of was holding me back because I'm like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I came home after the first day that I scheduled it to run in the house. And my first comment was like, whoa, this is impressive. I was really, really super impressed. So we have it set up for it to run every other day or whatever.
And every time, the only thing, if people are, they don't like noisy things, this is noisy.
Yeah.
It is noisy.
Well, it's a vacuum.
It is. I think it's not as noisy as a vacuum, but it is noisy.
And it runs. So our house, it takes 2 hours and 47 minutes to run through the entire house. So from 9 to 12, basically, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, it's running. So, is it worth
But
it?
it's amazing. It's amazing, especially with the 2 dogs thing. You know,
Yes.
because that's something that there was one time that we went on vacation and we had a sitter looking after our dogs. And I always like to leave really clear instructions for the sitter about everything to do with, taking care of the dogs. And one thing that I asked was, please, would you mind vacuuming once, just once, okay? Not the bedrooms or anything, but just like the kitchen and the living room, because the dogs were in their shedding season, all right? And I left everything set up. I was thinking, we're paying you. It's just a small little thing to do on the side. And she either didn't know how to figure out the vacuum or she didn't do it. I don't know what happened. We walked in, and with shoes on, you were sliding because it was like there was a carpet of dog hair on our floor. At whatever time of night we arrived from vacation, I had to vacuum.
It was bad.
It was so bad, and I had to vacuum twice because it was so bad. So knowing that and so we named our Roomba Marta. That's it. I mean, I don't know. Don't judge us. Like, we just picked Marta because we just like it. I always told Peter, I want to have a Marta. And that was my way of saying, I want to have a maid. That's it. It could have been Angie, for all I know. I don't know why I picked Marta.
So I have a question.
We got a sticker.
I'm just thinking about that. So should we change its name to Rosie?
Well, I feel like now we'll offend somebody whose name is Rosie.
We just named it Marta. So the sticker that we bought is Rosie from the Jetsons.
From the Jetsons.
I don't know. We'll have to talk about that.
Probably. Nobody has a Rosie.
No, it's had like 5 different names since we got it.
Has it? Did you name it something?
Yeah, I named it the maid. I named it the floor
sweeper.
The floor scrubber.
Oh my gosh. It's pretty remarkable how it works anyway, so I'm very, very happy. And you know what? I know we discussed this in a previous episode about us getting a thing for the hurricane.
A generator?
Yes. And you were like, we don't need a generator. I know that the day that we have a generator and you use the generator, you're going to be like, this is the best purchase of my life. This is so good.
You're going to be like, oh, I got AC in the hurricane.
Well.
Our food is all spoiled, but I got AC.
Well,
we can buy.
I'm not wrong.
We can buy our AC now at Winn-Dixie. I know that was random, but we did our grocery shopping last night after we had dinner, and we walk into Winn-Dixie, and on one of the shelves, they are selling wall unit ACs.
Window ACs, right?
Yeah, like
it's summer.
I know, but it's Winn-Dixie.
Who else can walk into their local grocery store, pick up a window AC while you're at it?
Yeah. Anyways, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So that's how we're celebrating today. What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, you are going to be smoking baby back ribs.
Oh, yes.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Can we sing it?
Maybe just what you just said.
That's all I sang.
Yes.
Dang it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Anyways.
You know what I feel like happened? I feel like a firecracker right now.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like I just had like the super, super big high. And it was just like, like when the firecracker shoots up and it's like, zoom. Mm-hmm. And then it's like,
Why?
That's what I feel like right now. Like I crashed. That's it. I'm done talking.
You're done?
I'm done talking. I got nothing more to say.
I think it was just one of those where we just needed to just like blurt it all out.
It's unhinged. You're right.
It's unhinged?
This is it. Like I was unhinged today. And I feel like now I've normalized. I'm ready to have a serious conversation now.
Are you? What would you like to talk about?
But not right now because I have nothing right now.
How can you say I'm ready
I'm
for
ready
a
to have a
serious
serious
conversation, but I've got nothing for you?
I've got nothing. I'm done.
Yeah.
I know we're a little early today.
No, that's okay.
So
That's okay. This is exactly.
This is a yo-yo episode. This is another good one.
We have the title on this thing is going to be like the Yo-Yo Unhinged.
The yo-yo
Looney
became
bin.
unhinged.
The Yo-Yo became unhinged.
The one where the yo-yo became unhinged. Oh, speaking of which, we did watch the Friends reunion. If there
yes.
are any Friends fans out there, we watched the reunion. It's
Can
on
I
HBO.
I have to put one thing out there.
Yeah.
They said it on there on the show.
Uh-huh.
People, listen. If you're a Friends fan, Ross loved
Rachel in real life.
And it just never happened.
Why are you spoiling it for them?
Oops.
Oh my. Can someone please buy a shirt for Peter that says spoiler alert coming?
I would wear that shirt. I would wear it a lot.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
Wow.
That entices you enough.
Yeah,
that
hopefully
entices you enough to go and watch
and
it.
I gotta say something. I've been super excited to watch it. I thought it was gonna be an episode, like a movie of where they were at now, and I was kind of like, I don't know, because what if they split up or they're not together anymore, and it was not. It was more like a documentary where they all got together to relive their time on the show together.
Yeah.
And
they got to go. They got to go and see
on the set.
The set.
The
that
set
was put back together.
exactly how it was. So I think it was like 2 minutes into the start of the documentary, and I was bawling.
It was good.
I was super emotional watching it all happen because I couldn't believe it's been 17 years. And to see them back on the set, you have to wonder, sometimes I wonder if these actors, if they ever feel like I miss the time when I was together with these people who became like my family. And then they all split up and they went their own ways and like they miss those days. That's what I thought about, and then seeing them, a lot of them so old.
Mm-hmm.
So old. It was just like, wow.
So
seeing them so young and then they're so old, and it's like, where did the time go?
So old and so frozen.
Wow.
It was a lot of Botox on that screen.
A lot of Botox.
But
I want to get Botox on my nose.
For what?
So it can always be like prim and proper.
Okay, I think we're done. I have an idea though.
Okay.
How about we go get dressed and let's go watch a movie and get some dinner?
Yes. I think everyone is saying yes, people. You need to get off the air. Go do that. We're done listening to you do.
So when you hear this on Tuesday, just know that we had a celebratory weekend. And if you want to join us...
And we are getting a little drink on.
Yes.
Today's the day we're getting a little drink on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've been waiting for it. I need to go get maraschino cherries. Maraschino cherries. Maraschino?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say it?
Yes.
I feel like you're telling me that, and that's not right.
No, it's maraschino cherries.
Maraschino cherries.
Yes.
I'm going to get some of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make myself amaretto sour.
And I'm going to drink. Check this out. Oh, let me tell you, people.
Wait, but this is family friendly. So, PSA. This is the adult version right now.
Yes, just cover your ears, little ones. Listen.
Rated PG-13 for alcohol reference.
You just said that. You know what it reminded me? They just put the Twister thing. Twister has a PG-13 rating because it has sequences of very bad weather.
Disturbing, frightening weather.
Okay, I think we're done. But
No.
my-
And I swear we haven't had anything to drink just yet.
no, not yet. But my drink will be Screwball peanut butter whiskey. I'm not even playing. It is peanut butter flavored whiskey. It's made by Screwball. Screwball, peanut butter whiskey, and Coke. I'm done.
That's it, folks.
That's it.
That's
We'll
it.
see you guys next week with
Yes,
another
and-
fun-filled episode.
Absolutely. And sorry, last thing. We're at 500 downloads. Thank you,
listen,
guys.
We have those. That's 500 different human beings.
And that doesn't even count YouTube.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't count that, and I think one of the other ones. But that's amazing. Thank you so much to all the people who are listening to our...
We've been doing this. This is our 13th episode.
Oh, no. No wonder.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
In 13, 12 episodes. In 12 because we're talking about this episode hasn't come out yet, so it's not accounted for.
Okay.
In 12 episodes, that means in 3 months.
Does that mean something like Tuesday's going to be bad luck?
No. It's Friday the 13th is bad luck.
Oh.
It means in 12 episodes, we have had 500 different platforms download one of our episodes.
That's insane. But thank you so much, guys.
And we're international. Like,
The people in China want to meet us.
well, we haven't gone that far yet.
Oh.
Indonesia.
The people in Indonesia want to meet
Indonesia,
us.
Canada, and Brazil.
I don't consider Canada international.
It is.
They're
You need
our
a
neighbors.
passport.
But they're our neighbors.
Anyways, people are listening to us, and that is blowing our mind.
It is.
Anyways,
And we're grateful. And we're out.
we're out. Let's go get a drink.
Let's go.